And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Curry. And he drives in. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Memphis out in front. They're up by 1. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
4 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars, but boy, he's more than made up for it. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Ole from outside the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
This is what you love about Williamson. On the shorter side for a big man, but he's developing the pump fake as an equalizer.
And both free throws good for Williamson. Inside, here's Leonard. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Leonard's got the lead up to 4 now for Athens. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Right side, Leonard. Pass to Ole.
Home team. Hitting hard. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Sinks the triple.
3 points.
I love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
Pass to Williamson. He takes it in. And he slams it down right on top of Tim.
Some of the moves Williamson pulls off are just insane there, but he didn't know what to do.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Hardaway. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the middle. Oh! And an out-of-this-world reverse jam. Woo!
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Screened by Howard. Launches a 3. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Athens moving the ball around. And Leonard gets it to go.
Kawhi Leonard, tremendous timing on that play. You've got to be shot ready on the catch.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Athens leading by 10. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. From deep. It's hauled in by Athens. Williamson outside. Outside for Curry. Giannis dunks it down.
Well, the gravity that Curry commands, it always leads to wide open looks for the guys around him.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
Number 43.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Athens?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
And Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Down low. Fader on the way. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
To the inside. Duncan. On the dunk by Duncan.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. To the paint. Here's Hardaway. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, he's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside. Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Shot clock at 6. And Howard has it in the corner. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
Curry fires from way outside. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And Irving throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The kick out to Irving. It's Thomas outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Thomas got 12 in the game.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Memphis trails by 8. Here's Irving, and Dr. J slams it in.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Poked away. Thomas with the steal. Three-pointer. Second chance shot. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Curry wide open. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pass to Thomas. From deep, it goes down!
He did it! Yeah. No, he didn't!
Down! Here he goes. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer is right on target. 8 points for him.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
And Giannis's journey, GA, is so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Old. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Lock at 6. Athens needs to get a shot off. And Duncan throws it down.
And at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
The three from Morant. Pass to Irving. Offside Thomas. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
The ball goes to the waiter.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Athens. Cole. A kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Drills it from outside. And it's a 7-point Athens lead. Memphis with the ball. Morant scanning the floor. Drives to the hoop.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Leonard inside. He's got 5. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
And stolen by Irving. Here's Old. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Old's got 7.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And Thomas with the stuff.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
It's intercepted. For Athens, they look good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. First free throw is good.
At the line for the away team.
And so he hits both. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. To the left side wing. And stolen by Irving. And so it's Athens, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had.
The visiting team, 57.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Memphis trails by 12. to the left wing. Howard with it. Guarded now by Irving.
Away team foul. Julius Irving. First personal foul. First team foul.
Athens on D. Memphis moving it around. 4 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. And it's off from three-point range. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Athens.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Out to Duncan. Hardaway with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. From deep. And it's rebounded by Dr. J, Julius Irving. Leonard on the wing.
On team foul. Penny Hardaway. His third personal foul. Second team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Leonard with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. Memphis trails by 14. Outside Hardaway. Duncan at the elbow. And the dunk by Duncan.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Athens leading by 12. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Old. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Just 4 to shoot. Williamson with the block.
Covering lots of airspace. Zion is tremendous at closing out on shooters.
So Monty Williams wants to talk it over here.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Well, this is what makes Steph Curry so difficult to defend, right? A sharp passer on top of everything else he brings in terms of his scoring ability.
It's Thomas on the wing. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And then Thomas with the dunk.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Curry. There's a screen by Robinson. And Stephen Curry gets the three. And Athens leads by 13.
Just smooth execution of the pick and roll. Curry has great understanding and a ton of success running this.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. 1:43 left to play here in the fourth. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Curry attacking, and the jam by Stephen Curry.
Wow, how about the explosiveness shown by Steph Curry? No soft finish that time. Free me, drive me, dunk me.
The offensive rebound. Inside. It's stolen. to the middle. That one doesn't go. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. From deep, Thomas. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Thomas got 17 points here in the second half.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Irving. Stolen by Robinson. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for Athens. Curry on the wing. Five on the clock. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
Pass to Nedolicki. Outside Thomas. Fires from deep. And the three ball is good. Nedolicki's got it back down to within single digits for the Grizzlies. So Athens wins it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know